We met about 4 years ago. That's absolutely right, and it was in Copenhagen. We were going to help each other write music and experiment and just do it as a hobby. And eventually, we started coming up with a similar style, or this style that we wanted to represent, which we felt good with. And you know, one thing led to the next, and we entered this competition on national radio, where Paul gets in the picture. He was a mutual friend of CERN. They come from the same, what's it called, background, or like group of friends?
Island
And group of friends outside of Copenhagen, which is also on an island. And yeah, we needed a drummer, and we got the drummer, and it worked perfectly, and the rest was kind of history. We won that competition with viewers' votes, with the viewers voting and judges and all of that, and then it just kind of started like a domino effect.
That was the first time. the competition. They called me, and we rehearsed on a Tuesday or Wednesday, and I heard the songs on MySpace. I was kind of like, I don't know. And we rehearsed, and it was kind of, I liked it, and so did they. And they went like, so can you do a gig next Friday? And that was the first gig of the band.
But as individuals, we've been, you know, you've done a lot of stuff. CERN and Paul have really been, you know, working.
No,
with
he
music.
doesn't know. That's why he's asking.
Okay, well, they've been working with music for like, you know, years. Paul comes from a very musical family, and you've been working with, like, you've done classic, and what else? You did a few films. No.
I've played everything.
And in
anything.
bands and live gigs
Everything.
and all that.
Yeah.
And CERN as well. You've been doing music for what? Like 14, 15 years and stuff.
Hours.
And I was just a dancer.
Yeah, we've been playing music for a long time.
Yeah. So that's kind of it.
There was actually, thing is, we have basically recorded a lot of the record ourselves because we have a studio, and have been working in studios for many years. So we have actually recorded a lot of the album ourselves, and they were basically waiting to get enough songs to go into the studio. And even when we went into the studio the first round, we were still selecting songs. So we had a lot of songs, and we have a lot of songs that we've recorded and
We'll use as B-sides or
stuff
bonuses, or, you know, use them on our live gigs and stuff.
Yeah.
But it really went like a lot of songs we've done after RCA got in the picture. What really brought RCA and a lot of the labels in is when we did the video of Yeah. And Yeah, we recorded while we recorded we recorded between the second last show and the final show in that competition that we entered in Denmark. And we wrote that song Yeah and performed it on our final show. And one of our skater friends, Renee, back home in Denmark, an incredible director as well, as you can see with the video. That's just like a thing, you know. He saw us play and he was like, I have to capture this. And you know, we texted him when we were at rehearsal. That was our old rehearsal studio. And he came over and he just recorded it, and he said, let's just put it on YouTube and see what happens. And we sent that to our lawyer and, you know, the people that were involved and interested, and that's where RCA jumped on it as well. And you know, so that gave like a big push, and yeah.